What's the deal? This your boy, Mr. GoodBuds, letting y'all know to make sure that y'all go holler at Mars Hydro, man, for all y'all grow needs. They have the greatest bar style lights. They have quantum board style lights. And they have all new size tents that you can get a 5x5 in a regular size room, man. They have everything you need to get your growing setup going, including inline fans and lots of other things to get your setup perfect in the way you need. Make sure you go over, for me right now, make sure y'all stop going to Amazon and y'all start using the Mars Hydro store. And then make sure y'all type in the code GoodBuds, man. Mars Hydro has a beautiful store where everything is very available for everybody. And the links are in the description down below. So make sure y'all go there, use the code GoodBuds, and get your grow started off right, man. On me. Hey, this channel is mostly about weed, so if you're not 18, then you probably shouldn't be here. If you are, cool. Before we get started, if you could like this video and subscribe, that's the biggest thing you could do to help this channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy, Mr. GoodBuds. We back with another video. Here to talk about this game changer again. Just to touch base, because a lot of y'all was trying to get this, and if y'all know what I'm talking about the IHub Mars Hydro six socket. What do you even call this thing? It's the hold on. I'm tripping. Hold on. What's the official name for it? Because I be calling it all kind of things. The IHub, the Mars Hydro IHub Smart Power Strip. So this thing right here, man, is the truth. The reason I'm talking about it again, because it's on promotion. Mars Hydro is restocking these. So next month they're gonna be going crazy. They're restocking them because they are very popular. And this thing has been a serious game changer for me. And it's kind of made growing too easy for your boy. Like it almost made it. It almost kind of makes growing like a no-brainer. Like a lot of the things that I had to think about before, I haven't really had to like think about too much lately. And it's crazy though. Like it's crazy. Like the things that this thing does is insane. This thing is Bluetooth. Let's start talking about it. So first, let's talk about it. This crazy, bro. It was right on the back. My stupid iHub Smart Power Strip. It was right on the back. So let's talk about this thing. For one, this thing is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and it has over-the-air capability, over-the-air data transfer and storage. So that what that means is this thing connects to the Mars Hydro app. So Mars Hydro has a really cool app, so that you are able to connect. Not only can you connect this thing to it, but you can connect all Mars Hydro smart equipment to it. All their lights that are smart, they have smart lights. They have a lot of smart equipment that you can connect to the app. But this thing kind of it's smart in itself, so that when you connect this thing to the app, it kind of allows you to make a lot of their things smart. Like a lot of their shit, astaghfirullah, a lot of their stuff that's dumb, like if you will, like a lot of their lights that's not smart or dumb. This thing will make those things smart. I mean, what I mean by that is like these things, like right here, like you could actually plug. Like this thing right here, you can plug a light into this. You can plug a light in here and then connect it right here, and then this thing allows you to be able to dim those lights that's not even smart. And then you could look at you could use the app, and this thing allows you to basically turn that light, and like what you use the app for the smart devices, this thing allows you to actually use those non-smart items as smart. And give them smart capabilities, and how this thing has data transfer over the air capabilities. That means that you could be wherever you at. Like not at home, you could be at work, you could be out, and you could be at the club, like jamming, and you could get notifications over your phone, and you could be like, oh, it's like you could turn your light off at the club. Like when you at your mom's house, like eating dinner, you know what I'm saying? You could like dim your light. Say you forgot to turn the light off. You could even set timers. We'll get into that, like, because I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because I got notes here because I want to go over everything that this thing can do. And I hope I cover everything because this thing, it does a lot. But like you could literally turn your lights off. You can dim the lights, like not even at home. You could be far away, and no matter where you're at, you can control your devices, all your Mars Hydro and non-Mars Hydro equipment with this thing while you're not at home. This thing has it basically allows you to receive notifications, and you can view data on your phone. So and it's real cool. Like, so let's take a look at this thing. So you got 6 sockets here, and it actually has buttons on here, so you could actually power separately. You could power each one of these sockets separately. And so you don't even have to use all 6 sockets. You could turn off individual sockets, and you could do the same inside the app. Inside the app, you could actually turn on and off inside the app these same switches. So you could do that. You could do that right on the device or from inside the app, which is really cool. This thing has dedicated. It has 4 dedicated USB things. So this thing powers heating mats. Man, it's crazy. You could power heating mats on this thing. You could plug in dimmable lights, and you could actually plug in sensors. So this thing actually, which I'm about to tell you, which is the biggest game changer, is that you could actually plug in and tell the humidity and the RH, the relative humidity. I said humidity and the RH, the temperature and the relative humidity inside your tent or inside your grow area, and then you can monitor your temperature and your environment with this thing when you're not even at the crib. That's been the biggest thing, dog. I'm telling you, that's been the coolest thing that I've been able to do with this thing. And like, this thing is a power strip for you to be able to like check out your humidity and then get real-time notifications and data. I'm gonna go over that too, because you could actually get data. And I'm so bad at doing stuff like this because I be all over the place. And like, I made notes and I was supposed to go over that like towards the end, and I'm already talking about it. But being able to get data and real-time notifications and real-time views of what's going on inside your grow, as far as humidity and as far as temperature, is the truth, man. And you can hook up anything to this. Like you can hook up hydroponic systems. You can hook up heaters. You can hook up humidifiers. You can hook up dehumidifiers. You can hook up lights. It doesn't have to be They don't all have to be Mars Hydro, but if you ain't rocking with Mars Hydro, you know what I'm saying, they don't know what you're doing. But it doesn't have to be Mars Hydro. You can use anybody's stuff and make their stuff smart with this Mars Hydro equipment right here. But you can hook up anything to this stuff and control all the equipment. Now, the next thing the next coolest thing about this thing is that you can set timers for all of that stuff and then completely automate your grow. And so that's been why this has made my grow so easy, is that it has completely automated my entire grow. And even though you don't have to turn a whole lot of stuff on, like my inline fan, I leave my inline fan on all day long. Even when my lights is off and stuff, I leave that on. But if you got like a hydroponic system or you got like an automatic watering, you could plug that into one of these sockets, and then you could set the timers for when you want that thing to water your plants and when you don't want it to water your plants. All that is controlled right here. You could set your fans on. So like if you're using CO2 systems, you could plug that in here, and then you could have this thing when your CO2 turns on, then you could have the next one is your fans and stuff. You could have that, your fans plug in here, and then you can have your fans turn off when your CO2 turns on. I don't even use CO2. I just came up with that with just now, man, just off the stream. But that's how powerful this thing is, man. Like, this thing is the truth. And then, like, a lot of people forget, like, I don't know, like before I started using the timers, before I was using the timers, like when I very first started growing, which nobody should be doing this. Like, nobody should be, like, if you still trying to remember to turn your lights on and off. Like, I was watching Matt's video, because he made a power strip. He made a video like this, and he was talking about how he be forgetting to turn your lights. I don't know if he was joking or not, but bro, if you're not using a timer, if you're not using a light timer to control your lights, bro, You on some prehistoric shit, bro. Soft law. I keep cussing. You on some prehistoric stuff, bro. But but like back in the day, like I was doing that. Like I was turning my lights on and off normally, like you know what I'm saying, like manually, and not using the light timers. But now that's integrated into this as well. Like this completely automates the entire grow. You know what I'm saying? Matt's my man. I ain't trying to talk crap about him, but you know what I'm saying? I was just like, he just said it. I was confused with what he was talking about. I'm like, dog, he still turning his lights on and off manually. I think he might have been joking though. But yeah. Another thing, let me look at this list. Cause there was a lot of stuff I had to go over. Yeah, we already talk about control the light time. Oh yeah, and then the dimmer function. I already said that, but then the dimmer function is the truth. Now, the dimmer function is the truth. Now, let's say a situation. Now, let me think. Now, say it's super hot outside. Now, I'm trying to think of something that I go through because I do be having to dim my lights a lot, and sometimes. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Now, I got kids. Y'all already know I got 1,000 kids. So my kids always mess with my thermostat. I swear to God, dog. They always piss me off messing with my thermostat. They don't even be knowing what they doing. I be gone sometimes. I come back to the crib, they done turned the heat up to 90. Pisses me off every time. I come upstairs, my room is in the attic. You already know. I come up here, dog, be blazing, bro. It be blazing. I look at the temperature on my tent. It'll say 99. Pisses me off every time. Now, if I was gone, I would automatically get a notification. It would tell me. Now, when I'm using this now, it hasn't happened since I've been using this, but it happens a lot. If I would get a notification instantly when you could set timers in the app or notifications in the app to let you know when your heat gets above a certain point. If it gets past that point, then you could easily go into the app and actually turn the heat down. I said turn the heat down. You can actually dim your light, and dimming the light makes that heat go on a lot. And I dim the light all the way down until I get to the crib and I pull my belt off and get the whooping. You know what I'm saying? Whooping kids. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And this is come in handy for that. So this could help me know when I gotta whoop my kids when I get home. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, man. This thing is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Another big thing about this thing, I'm going to tell you right now. Dynamic triggers for temp and RH, bro. I swear to God, bro. Now, this thing right here has dynamic triggers. That's what I'm talking about. For your sensors. So you put the sensor in right here. And it's actually, I think I got it over here. Yeah. So you actually got a sensor right here, right? USB sensor, right? Focus. Focus. Now you see this, right? It actually has a sensor, right? So you actually plug this in. USB sensor, right? Plug that in. So this is gonna sense your RH and your temperature, right? And so you can set up dynamic triggers so that if your heat gets up too high, because I don't use. Now I wasn't even saying that because now if you got, so actually I did just say this just a few seconds ago because I said turn on the heater but I meant to say what you could do, which I didn't even think about before, is if you had an extension cord, you could actually plug your air conditioner into this, or plug a heater into this, or your dehumidifier and humidifier with the dynamic triggers, so that when that temperature goes up too high or the temperature gets too low, or your relative humidity gets up too high or your relative humidity gets too low, then it will set off and then it will trigger and turn on your air conditioner or your heater or your dehumidifier or your humidifier, and then it will control the humidity and the temperature as well. And that's the truth. Now, I don't even have mine set up like that. I never use a dehumidifier, but I do use a humidifier, and I only use the AC in the wintertime, and in the summertime, and I never use a heater, but that's something else I didn't even think about, y'all. Like that, this thing is the truth, bro. So you can get, so you can literally have this thing completely control your entire grow and really make it completely hands off. So that's the truth. And then along with the climate data, you can get all the data inside your phone. And then you also get power consumption readings as well. So you get all this, you get data and power consumption readings in the app as well, man. So you get to look at all these things. You get to look at the fluctuations and get notifications of critical data inside your grow as well, man. So this thing is like a complete smart device. Like this is like one of the biggest, like, putting all that inside of a power strip, man. Like it's crazy. And then you see, you got the, I didn't even mention, like, just as the aesthetics on the thing itself, you got the Bluetooth. I was supposed to go over this in the beginning. Y'all know I be all over the place. The Bluetooth. This is the Bluetooth indicator right here, so you know if it's on or off. This is the on and off button right here. And then I already mentioned you got each individual power on and off button for each socket itself. And then you also have those things in the app as well, man. So like I said, I just wanted to go over that with y'all, man. And this thing is really beast mode, man. You can literally control all your Mars Hydro equipment and other equipment, whatever you got. That thing can control everything, and like literally, you can completely automate your entire grow and literally make it completely hands off. All you gotta do is plant seeds, bro, and transplant. And that's it, and train. And like everything else can be completely controlled by the IHub smart power strip, man. So the link is in the description. Use my discount code GoodBuds. They're gonna be fully restocked next month. So make sure, well, tomorrow really, because the tomorrow is the first. They're gonna be restocked. Be checking, because I'm not sure which day they're restocking. But it's definitely next month. They're gonna be definitely having a whole bunch of that stuff on sale. Not on sale, but for sale. But use my discount code and make sure y'all get y'all a discount. I'm not sure if this gonna be on sale or what they're gonna be doing. But I know they promoting them, and they restocking them. And I had a lot of people contacting me saying that they were out of stock. And I got in contact with Mars Hydro and asked them about it. They actually gonna have them. They restocking them and getting them going, man, for y'all, man. So I just wanted to put this video off for y'all and just let y'all know, man, that thing has been crazy for me. Man, it's made a lot of growing real cool for your boy, man. But I just wanted to touch bases with y'all about that, man. Appreciate y'all for joining me once again, man. Make sure y'all like this video, y'all comment down below, and y'all subscribe. This your boy, Mr. GoodBuds, and we up out of there. We up out of there. Damn, I could barely say that. We up out of there. All right, that's good. That's better. Peace, man. We up out of there. Peace. All right, I'm out.